Okay, so we've got our burger browned and drained. Now the fun part. I've got 5 cans of diced tomatoes. Juice in, don't drain them. Waste all that goodness. And I have my rinsed and drained beans. I think my pot's gonna be too small. My peppers from my greenhouse this year. Exciting. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, it looks beautiful. But we might have to separate this into 2 pots. We'll see. And yeah, I'm totally putting my hand right in it because I gotta get to the bottom. And I always put a bag of frozen corn because corn is big in chili. And I have some tomato soup that I canned last year with tomatoes they were donated to me because nothing grew in my greenhouse last year. So a lady in the community was super nice and allowed me to go pick like 150 pounds of her tomatoes. So that was good. And I've got 3 of those. Okay. I'm gonna grab a longer spoon. This spoon might reach the bottom. Oh, that looks gorgeous. And chili powder, we just measure this with our hearts. I'll probably put the whole bag in there. And I've got some crushed red pepper flakes. These can be a little spicy, so hope for the best. And that's it. We're just gonna stir this all up, let it simmer down for an hour or 2, and then we're gonna can it. This pot is done. Usually I would let it simmer all day, but because I'm canning it, it's gonna cook down more while it's canning. So we're gonna start filling some jars. I'm gonna leave out enough for supper tonight. And that's about it. So we do these to about a 1/2 inch headspace, which I know is to the bottom of the ring. And because this is meat, it needs to be pressure canned. So that's what we'll do. I've got the canner started now. And we'll see how many jars we get. Each one of these jars really is like a nice single person portion. Okay, so I got 24 jars filled. There's still quite a bit in the pot, but we'll eat dinner tonight and then see whatever's left over. I have a small electric pressure canner that I can just fire some leftovers into a jar. So I'm just wiping off the rim where the lids are gonna go. Make sure there's no leftovers. So you wipe that off with vinegar because we want to make sure that we get a really good seal here. These will be sitting on the pantry shelf maybe a year. highly doubt it. The chili doesn't last long around here. I do this probably 3 times a year. It's just so nice to have something ready to go if you're in a rush or if I'm lazy and don't feel like cooking, because believe it or not, I don't actually cook every day. Now everybody gets a lid. And I keep all my covers on a bungee cord because it's just easier. And everybody gets a ring. Okay, so now we tighten these just fingertip tight, which is like, the air needs to be able to escape. So don't tighten these too tight. And I'm gonna load them right into the canner. So I can fit 9 on one level. I'm gonna put another 9 in there. And this little bit of vinegar that I dump out to wipe my rims, I always throw this in my canner because it just helps make things cleaner. So now we need to get this canner up to 10 pounds of pressure. First, we need this air vent to blow a steady stream of steam. Once it starts doing that, we'll set a timer for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we will add our weight. This is the equivalent of 10 pounds. That'll sit on there, it'll jingle around. Then we let it cook for 90 minutes and we just have to keep an eye on this. This is the only thing that I hate about these canners. My electric one, I can just press the button and walk away. These ones, you really have to babysit them, but we'll make it work. So I had 6 jars left. I don't want to run the big canner twice for only 6 jars, so I'm just gonna put 5 of them in. This is my electric pressure canner. So much easier, but anyway. So I filled it, I got my water in it, I've got a little bit of vinegar in it, just in case. If some of this spews out, it just helps keep those jars clean. And I wash the jars after anyways before I store them, but it just makes life easier. So this one, you just pop it on, lid is on. We have here an air vent. So right now it's airtight. You can move it to either side and that'll exhaust. So we leave it on exhaust. We're pressure canning, so it needs to be high. And then we set a timer for 90 minutes, is as long as it takes for meat products. Then we hit start. So it'll do this until the water inside is hot and it's boiled. Once that's done, it will set a timer automatically for 10 minutes. It'll vent that air for 10 minutes. And then it'll beep, and I have to just come over and switch it to airtight. Then it'll start its timer for 90 minutes, and when it's done, it shuts itself off. Super duper easy peasy lemon squeezy. So for those of you that are scared of canning, just get one of these suckers. They're like 200 bucks. Best thing ever.